How's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm not in my M4, I'm not in my G20, but I've got a special M140i. Yes, it's a return to the M140i vids. This car belongs to a good friend of mine. I used to go out in this car when this car was stock. It's now tuned stage 2, 460 horsepower by Ren Studios. What we're going to do is quickly go have a look at the car and then take you out on the roads that we're on. Let's go. But this is the M140i that we're going to be covering in our channel today. It's finished off in mineral grey. This is the shadow edition as well, so it's a 2018 car. Obviously the number plate, you've probably seen this all over Instagram. XX Gold, it's the Instagram will drop down here. So it's quite a windy day today, so what I'm going to try and do is quickly go through the mods on this car. So from the exterior we can see that it's got a front splitter. That is the Maxton V2 splitter. It's got the 666M alloy wheels. These are obviously 19 inches and they are replicas. We've also got the Maxton side skirts around the side. These wing mirrors, they look very familiar because they are the ones I used to have on my M140i, and the owner, he basically robbed them off me. I did try and sell them to him, but he's obviously got them at a fantastic price off me, so I feel like he's actually robbed me. But they look really good with the mineral grey paintwork on the car. So moving around the rear of the car, we've got a carbon spoiler on top, and then down the bottom here we've got a carbon M Performance tips, and also we've got the Maxton rear diffuser as well. These wheels are 19 inches, so it doesn't have the spacers, probably the right way to go about it when you got bigger wheels. But it's got the Motex Stance Plus, so effectively it's got a 30mm drop on the front and 25mm drop on the rear. It's so damn good to be back in the M140i. I mean, I had my car for just over 2 years, and yes, I've gone into like the full M car, but being back in the M140i, it's absolutely amazing. I mean, this car, you can just tell how much more this feels in terms of response. I mean, it's wrenched tuned, so you know it's producing something like about 450 hot horsepower, over 600 newton meters of torque, and I'm really just in comfort mode, and it is just so damn responsive. Be interesting to see how this car actually handles like that amount of power in such a package, because we know that the M Light cars, they're absolutely like great for like value for money and that sort of performance on tap, but once you start to play around with power, they can get quite skittish, because obviously the chassis is still a 1 series chassis. So let's see if how this feels. Really, it's more of an impressions video. I'm not gonna go and say that it's a full-on review, it's more of an impressions video. So yeah, let's see how it is. My car was running stock power at like say 350 odd horsepower. Just by adding another 100 odd horsepower to that, totally changes the dynamics of the car. Dare I put it into sports mode? There we go. Oh shit. I mean, the car's completely decatted as well. It's got a straight pipe, so you're getting a lot of those pops and bangs. It really makes my M4 feel really sedated. This thing is a riot. absolute first impressions of this car, and this is not going to be any BS, the tune has definitely transformed the car without a shadow of a doubt. The way this car handles around the country lanes that I'm always on, compared to an M car, obviously it's not up there. This car can definitely, I feel, it can definitely benefit from an LSD. The tyres, they're on the Yokohamas. I think if you had the Michelin's Pilot Sport 4S's on there, I think they would definitely make a difference as well. But one thing I can't argue about is how this car teleports you from here to the next 100 yards. Absolutely phenomenal. And that noise from the decat straight pipe. And this is what I mean, like the 6-cylinder engine, the capabilities of tuning these cars to above, like, say, 500 horsepower is phenomenal. I mean, the owner was telling me earlier on he's going to be putting on a bigger turbo, the Red Studio 700 turbo, which will give this car like 650 odd horsepower. I'm going to shut the car up a bit because I don't want to get kicked out of this little village. Oh man, I am absolutely amazed, and it's so nice to be back in a M140i after, I don't know, 6-7 months, and a proper rear wheel drive 6-cylinder car, not one of these M135i's 4-pots. I know a 4-pot M135i around these back roads in stock form against the M140i in stock form. Point to point is going to be a quicker car, but this thing is literally on another level. And the best thing about it is I've seen this car go from stock form to this gradually over time with like the bits put onto it, and it has just transformed like the car, not visually only but say in the way it drives. So it's absolutely amazing. You do beg to ask yourself what more can you actually do or get to get this much more power out of pretty much any car at, you know, at this kind of price level. I honestly cannot say how much of a riot this car is to drive. So responsive on the throttle. I mean, this is literally just in sports mode, the gearbox in sport as well. It is so responsive on the throttle. When you're fully sending it, you can really feel the back end go a little bit, and like I said before, it is because it's missing that LSD, it's missing those Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tyres, and I think that potentially could make this car a little bit better around these kind of roads. But point to point, this thing is quick, you know, and I don't even say that lightly. I mean, I'm coming from an M4 and this significantly feels quicker than that. Right, let's get some sound clips in of the decat. Observation that I've got about a decat is that I've been in so many cars that run a decat, whether it's a sports cat or whether it's a full decat, and you get a lot of that kind of smell that comes through the cabin, you know, like the fuel kind of smell, whereas with this one there is none of that, and it just feels like it's actually been tuned to the car or mapped to the car the way it should be. So for me, sitting into this car, coming out of the M4 or any stock car that's running full cats on there, coming into this, it feels no different in terms of, like, say, that kind of a smell thing. There's very few cars that really give me a smile when I'm driving them, especially around these country lanes. So guys, I hope you found this video entertaining to watch. I'm back in an M140i. Huge thanks to my mate Hamza that's brought this car down for me to vlog on today. It has taken a while because he wanted to get the car to the point where he was happy with it, He's obviously, I'm going to make another song and dance about it. He's ripped me off with these carbon mirror caps. Literally stole them off my M140i. But like I say, definitely check him out on his Instagram, which I'll drop down here. If you're not part of, I have a Facebook group, which is the BMPHC, BMW M Performance Hatch Club. Check them guys out as well. And hopefully guys, I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.